What's good, everybody? Welcome back to DAZN Boxing. We back with another one. So we're going to pregame on this fight week right here. You know what I'm saying? Just break it down, let you know where you guys can find the fights. If you guys check my description box, y'all can find the dates and the times of and the network of the fight where you that you want to watch. You know what I'm saying? So we got a decent fight week. You know what I'm saying? We're going to touch on it. Before I do that, I want to salute everybody coming through the building. Make sure you guys hit the like button, subscribe, all that good stuff. Feel free to drop a comment, you know what I'm saying, in the comment section, live or in the playback. Feel free to drop a comment there. Y'all can follow me on my social media, Twitter at OverJ, Instagram at LDuzBoxing. It's all good, yo. Salute to everybody. Y'all been in the building. What's good with you, bro? Salute, salute, salute. Appreciate you coming through the building. All right, so we're going to get to it. So we got this one right here, Friday night, Friday midday. This from the UK, Queensberry Promotions, Frank Warren. They got a little small show out there, headlined by Nick Ball. He's the WBC featherweight, the WBC silver champion at featherweight division. He got a late replacement opponent. He was supposed to face Rafael Pedraza. That'd been a good fight. He's an undefeated guy, 16-0, but he's getting another guy. You know what I'm saying? He got a late replacement, and it's a good replacement as well. You probably won't see it on Boswick or nothing like that, but it's a pretty good guy that he's facing. I think his name is Jesus. I forget his last name. Let me pull it up real quick, but it's a pretty good fight, man. I was watching tape on him earlier. Jesus Rubio. I was watching some tape on him. This is gonna be a tough fight. You know, Nick Ball is a shorter fighter, like 5'2". Like, he real stocky. He like to get in there and bang with you, and he got some nice wins over the last couple of fights. So look out for him. This one you probably have to get a link for to catch this one. This is gonna be Queensberry Promotions, BT Sport. Willie Hutchins is on the card. Willie Hutchins, he's coming back. I think he campaigned at light heavyweight, so he's fighting for a WBO regional title. So tap in with that. Then you got the young heavyweight, David Alvarado. I like him though. He been in a lot of Tyson Fury training camps. He's in Tyson Fury's training camp right now, getting ready for Derek Chisora. Big strong guy, you know what I'm saying, come to fight. He's another guy that's up and coming. He been tested once or twice in his short career, but he probably needs some more step ups, man. We'll see what they got with him. So like I said, this BT Sport, this one, they don't have US TV for this one yet, so you'll probably have to, find another way to watch it. But feel free to tap in if you're trying to get this one. All right, next one. So this is Pro Bellum. You can catch this on Fight TV. It's for free too. You got Sonny Edwards. He's defending his IBF title versus Felix Alvarado, the former world champion at 108 pounds. He's moving up. This is a good fight for the division, and these guys got a hell of a style clash. The other card, you got Basin versus Misael. That's another good fight. You know what I'm saying? Both guys, Basin and Misael, these guys is ranked in the top 15 in the WBA at 122. So they fighting for some world title rankings. And that should be a pretty good fight. Basin is a tall southpaw, you know what I'm saying, good boxer, undefeated. And Misael is another good fighter. So both guys, man, that should be a good fight. The co-feature is real good. The main event, though, back to that. So Sonny Edwards, man, one of the best boxers in the sport. Like, far as, moving around the ring and using the distance, and he can fight both sides of the plate. He's a real good fighter, man. I mean, some people may see him and may think he's boring. I like what he brings to the table. He frustrates his opponents. If you're not willing to cut the ring off and committed to doing that, he's going to outbox you all day long. And he switches real well. So he's one of the best switch hitters in boxing, too. He's not a big puncher, but he can make you look crazy. You know what I'm saying? He can make you look real crazy. Hype in the building. What's good with you, bro? Salute. Alvarado is he's a total opposite. He's a come forward guy in your face, trying to land big power shots to the body and upstairs. He's a big puncher, you know what I'm saying? I think he's like 37-2 or something like that. I know he got like over 30 knockouts. And that was at 108 pounds, where if you watch him fight, you be like, damn, how he made 108. So he probably have enough, you know what I'm saying? He'll probably feel good moving up to this division right here, 112, and he'll probably be even stronger. He's a big guy. So we're going to see, man. It's a fun fight. 112 is opening up as a good division. Ben Rodriguez is dropping back down to fight for the vacant WBO sometime early next year. You got a good fight coming up with the WBA champion, Dr. Cannon versus Jimenez. That's a good fight. And then you got the WBC champion, El Rey Martinez versus Royo. That's coming up in December. So there's some big fights to be had in this division. You know what I'm saying? The winner of this versus Bam, that'd be a hell of a fight. So we'll see. He said Mexicans always put up a great effort when traveling to UK. I expect nothing less from Felix. Yeah, man, but Alvarado, he ain't from Mexico. He from Nicaragua though. But I feel what you're saying though. That is a fact. When they go over there, it's crazy. You better be ready. But yeah, he from Nicaragua though. But I get your point though, for sure. That's gonna be a hell of a fight, man. Sonny better be on his A game with this one. All right, so this one right here, this is a small show. You know what I'm saying? It's on Fight TV, Triller Fight Club. You know what I'm saying? Got some guys on the card. You want to check it out on Friday night. You know what I'm saying? Lester Martinez, he fights at 168. He's a notable fighter. He got some world rankings as well. Escobedo versus Cabrera. That's the main event. I think this is gonna be at the WBC convention as well. You know what I'm saying, in Mexico. But Lester Martinez, look out for that guy. He can punch too. I think he stopped Mayorga, I believe, in his first fight. Some crazy shit like that. So we'll see. So this is one of those under the radar type of fights if you want to catch. All right, moving on to this show right here. So you got Natasha Jonas versus Marie-Eve Declare. This is a good fight. This is for 3 belts. We're gonna touch on it and break it down. You got Fraser Clark on the card, the Olympian. He's facing Sokowaski. That's the guy who give everybody some tough bump. Sometimes he beats some of the prospects. So this is a good step up for Clark. You know what I'm saying? Clark can punch a little bit, but I don't know how far he's going to go in the heavyweight division. Excuse me. I think he's 30, 31 years old. So that's not old for heavyweights, but, time is ticking. Then you got Brad Rhea versus Denny. That should be a pretty good fight. Rhea can fight. He's been having a lot of good knockouts. You know what I'm saying? A lot of knockouts. And you can find this on Sky Sports and promoted by Boxer. But I'm gonna break down, touch on some of these main 2 fights. My man Tay in the building. What's good with you, bro? Salute. All right, so for the co-main, this is a really good fight right here. You know what I'm saying? You got Dalton Smith versus Kelsey Benjamin. This is for the British title. So this is like a title. It's a recognizable title over there in the UK. It's basically take you to the next step to become a world level type of fighter. A lot of guys try to win this title, but this at 140 pounds. 140 is a stacked division. Dalton Smith may be the best prospect in the UK. Like, he nice with it, real fluent. You know what I'm saying? He got a good jab. His right hand is nice. I like how he got like a shotgun right hand. He been stopping a lot of guys with that right hand. He was with Matchroom. I'm not sure his contract situation, but they lost the purse bid for this British title versus Benjamin. Benjamin is an aggressive fighter. He come forward. Only thing I don't like about him, he got his head straight up in the air. And with a guy that can punch like Dalton Smith, that spells trouble. But he gonna test Dalton Smith. Now you look at his resume, he don't have like a lot of knockouts. His ratio don't look so crazy. But I watched a couple of fights of his, man. Benjamin can punch. I think that shit is underrated, those knockouts. Maybe, I don't know, maybe the guy he been fighting was real tough. You know what I'm saying? So this is a pretty good fight though. This one's is a step up for these guys to take them to the next level. You know what I'm saying? To bridge the gap. Maybe they can get in the rankings and stuff like that. I know Dalton Smith, his people was at the WBO and they asked to be rated after they win this fight. So he probably want to go down that route. So we're going to see, man. But this is a pretty good fight, though, 140 pounds. All right, to the main event. So you got a 3-belt unification. Natasha Jonas versus Marie-Eve Declare. This is 154 pounds. So we all know the story. Natasha Jonas moved up 3 weight divisions, became world champion, winning the WBO. Then she unified in September for the WBC. Now she right back in November, so she ain't playing no games. And she's facing the IBF champion, Declare, who we seen her face Carissa Shields last year where she got dominated. You know what I'm saying? But before that, Declare is a good boxer. She a southpaw. She hop around the ring a lot. You know what I'm saying? She got a good jab and stuff like that. It's just I don't think she stay in the pocket too much to get her stuff off. But I mean, if she can catch you before you catch her, that's how she win a lot of her fights. She's still a lot of breadcrumbs. She'll throw some punches and she'll get up out of there. So Natasha Jonas may have to cut the ring off. I think she's the bigger puncher, even though this not her natural weight. Declare only got one knockout, and she just had that knockout. You know what I'm saying? Tasha Jonas is sitting down on her punches. She got a nice right hook. So it's two southpaws going at it. So we'll see how that worked. So Declare she got the advantage in the foot speed. You know what I'm saying? Maybe the hand speed, but Tasha Jonas got the power. She sit down on her punches. She can dig to the body. And she got another swag now fighting at 154. You know what I'm saying? So this is a good one. And it's a very important fight because if Natasha Jonas win, she may get Carissa Shields the top of next year. You know what I'm saying? I know that shit sound funny, but Carissa Shields last year was undisputed at 154. She undisputed at 160. So that's an option because both ladies they got the same promoter over there in the UK, Boxer. So we're gonna see, man. This is a good fight. Declare's traveling, so she went to Carissa Shields' hometown to fight her. Now she's coming over there to the UK, so that just tells you everything about her as a champion. So this should be a good one, though. You know what I'm saying? This is a good one, real good one. We're gonna see. And then the winner, though, they have one belt to get to become undisputed, and that's Terry Harper, who is the WBA champion. She's with Matchroom, so we'll see what happens with that. All right, moving on. So November the 12th, we got this card from live on DAZN from Cleveland. This is a hometown fight for Montana Love. He's facing Steve Spark. We're gonna touch on that. We got some good undercard, some prospects on the card. We got an Olympic silver medalist on the card. Ferrara versus Cardosa. She can fight. Like she can fight, yo. I'm telling y'all stay tuned for this fight right here with Ferrara from Brazil. Both ladies from Brazil. You got Khalid Cole on the card. You know what I'm saying? He been getting some good bump on these undercards and stuff like that. Let me see. You got Rydell Williams is coming back versus Ford. You know what I'm saying? You got Shadow Vizzi. I can't pronounce his name, but he's a kid from Georgia. He's training with Xander Zayas and his coach. So, you know, there's some good undercard fights as well. Y'all can check the description so y'all can see the times and all that good shit. But there's a couple of fights I want to touch on, though. You got Christian Tapia versus Thomas Matisse. This is 130 pounds. This is a good fight right here. Tapia is from Puerto Rico. Good puncher. Good. I seen him stop guys to the body and stuff like that. He's a good body puncher. This is a step up for him facing Matisse, who is like a young veteran who been around, fought on the Showbox series, fought a lot of good guys, Pitbull Cruz and stuff like that. So the way I see it is Matisse, when he's boxing and don't lose focus in between like the rounds, he'll have some success. You know what I'm saying? Because Tapia is gonna coming to get him. You know what I'm saying? So I think he got the range and stuff to be able to box him and keep him at a nice range and time him with the right hand. But Tapia is a relentless guy. Like I said, good body puncher. So it's a nice little style class. So I like it. Tapia just signed with Matchroom, so you see he's the house fighter. My man Matisse, I'm not sure if he's from Cleveland, but I know he's from Ohio. Somebody can correct me in the comments and shit like that. But this is a good fight right here. You know what I'm saying? A real good fight. My man said, "Yo, what's good with you, bro?" JC in the building. He said, low key, good scrap. Yeah, it's a good scrap. Upset alert. Who's the favorite? Tapia the favorite? Man, yo, listen. You might be right, bro. For sure. You might be right. I gotta look at those odds too. I was gonna wait till maybe like Thursday to look at them, but yeah, I want to look at them now and then see how that shit. My man Taby put me on that shit. So yeah, it might. Yeah, that's a good one to bet on. Here's another good fight. Underrated fight right here. This is 126 pounds. We got some world rankings out on the line. Two guys rated in the top 15 in the WBA. You got Ray Ford versus Sakurai Lucas. This is gonna be a good fight. Sakurai Lucas, we seen him in January. He fought King Tug on the undercard of Gary Russell Jr. versus Mark Macedo. That was a hell of a fight right there. I think he got dropped in that fight. Something happened. It was some controversy in that fight. I can't even remember. But he finished real strong. He's a tall, rangy guy. You know what I'm saying? He from Africa. You know, he come with it. He come to fight. You know what I'm saying? The fight I seen him lost, He lost to a southpaw on the undercard of Spence versus Garcia. He couldn't deal with the movement and shit like that. So he gonna have to deal with that with Ray Ford, who got hella hand speed. He real talented. He can box, use the ring if he need to. And Ray Ford sometimes have up and down fights. You know what I'm saying? The fights that give him trouble is guys, shorter guys that want to get inside and make him work. But I think this fight right here, he gonna have a guy at a distance gonna be trying to counterpunch him and try to use his range. He may have a little bit more success. He can see everything coming. But I like Ray Ford in this fight though. Ray Ford is nice with it, man. I just wish him to stay consistent with his work. But this is a good fight too. And this one the winner of this fight can get like a top 5 ranking in the WBA. And you never know with those belts and shit. If Leo Santa Cruz decides to stay at 130 and vacate, and Lee Wood gets stripped, all that shit that's going on up there, you never know. Ray Ford is with Matchroom, so maybe he may get an opportunity to face one of the champions sometime soon. So, yeah, this is a good fight. This is a fight he need to win though, for sure. My man Kyle in the building. What's good with you, bro? Salute. J8 in the building. Salute to you, bro. My man said, sheesh. Yeah, I don't know if you're talking about the card, but this is a good card, though, low-key. You know what I'm saying? The co-man, you got Richardson Hitchens. He's making his Matchroom debut. He's facing Yomar Alamo. This is a good fight for Hitchens. You know what I'm saying? The guy, Alamo, can box and shit. Not really a noted puncher. But this is a fight where I can see Richardson Hitchens looking good. Like, he been looking good. He just been under the radar. Ain't nobody haven't been seeing him fight. You know what I'm saying? He had a hell of a performance last December versus Malik Hawkins. Took him to school. You know what I'm saying? Then he had a knockout victory on Benavidez undercard in May. He's a good boxer. Real good boxer. Solid. You know what I'm saying? Really don't make a lot of mistakes and don't let you look. You know what I'm saying? Don't have you looking. He ain't gonna give you no opportunity to look so good against him too. He said you at the MGM. No, I'm at the crib. You think they setting up Hitchens versus Love? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think so. But shit can change. You know what I'm saying? Because Love can shit can change though. But yeah, I think that's the way to go. And Nally in the building. Salute to you. Good evening, L-Dub. Salute. This looked like a really good Midwest card. I'm impressed by the event organizer putting together. Yeah, it's a good one. So they putting everything. This card is built around Montana Love, so that's good. JJ Romano in the building. Salute. He said, nah, for the weekend. Nah, I'm going to the Palms. I'm going to the Palms. That's where the fight gonna be at. The Palms. Yeah, keeping adios in the prayers. Yeah, everybody, you know what I'm saying, do that. If you got a praying mindset, make sure you guys do that. That's a tough situation for him. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. So hopefully he pulled through that. Salute to you on that, for sure. So we're going to see what happens with that. I like Hitchison in the fight, though, man. This is his time to shine. Main event, though. Montana Love, like I said, this card is built around him. Real skilled, southpaw fighter. You know what I'm saying? He can box, he can fight, you know what I'm saying, got power, you know what I'm saying? This is, like I said, set up for him to look good in his hometown. He's right there in the world title rankings, you know what I'm saying? Just outside the top 5 in the IBF at 140, which is a good division. You know what I'm saying? I like his hand speed. I like him when he's aggressive, when he's coming forward, making the guy think, using his hand speed. He got quick reflexes, you know what I'm saying? So I like him like that instead of boxing and being lazy and shit like that. Sometimes he can lose focus. I don't know what's up with these Midwest guys. If you look at a lot of the Midwest boxers, those guys lose focus, you know what I'm saying, throughout the fight. Hopefully he can maintain that, you know what I'm saying. I think he should be able to win this fight. But he's facing a rugged guy, underrated, and this guy can punch. This guy can punch. So I won't be surprised once Love feels the power, he might be on the back foot. Like, I won't be surprised because Steve Spark, you look at his resume, you watch his fights, you know what I'm saying? He do got power. He got one loss when he jumped up 2 weight classes to face Tim Tszyu. And if you've seen that fight, he was definitely the smaller man in that fight. That was crazy. But in his weight division, 140, he cracking, I'm telling you. Now, I ain't saying he got this. Then you got to take in consideration the opponents he been fighting. So I ain't going to go crazy over the power, but he do got some pop on his punches. So we're going to see. We're going to see. But it's set up for Montana Love to look good. You know what I'm saying? Definitely Spark get hit a lot. So, You know what I'm saying? He coming from Australia. You know what I'm saying? I know he been down in Houston training and stuff like that. He signed with Matchroom too. So we're gonna see, man. This is a pretty good showcase for Montana Love. So that means Matchroom and Eddie Hearn them is backing him. So he got the platform. We're gonna see what he do with it for sure. All right, we're moving on. So the last card I want to touch on. So this is a top ranked card Saturday night. Um, Live from Vegas at the Palms. You got Janibek making his first title defense versus Denzel Bentley. Then you got Sinisa Estrada on the undercard. We're gonna touch on that. But of course, with top rank, we always gotta spotlight the prospects and all that shit. You got Emilian Vargas just signed with Top Rank. Highly skilled prospect. He 1-0. He had a nice ass amateur career. So, what I'm saying, this is the youngest son of Fernando Vargas. So he's making his top rank debut. So, watch out for him. This kid can fight, yo. He can fight. I know his first fight he was just trying to get the knockout, but he really got some skills. And he been out there sparring with a lot of top fighters in Vegas. So look out for him. I expect Vargas to look good. I think I'll be there. Yes, sir. Tap in with me, bro, for sure. If you see me. Well, definitely not tap in. You already know, Kyle. Salute to you, bro. Yes, sir. Just let me know. Charlie Sheehy, that's another good prospect. You know what I'm saying? He looked good his last fight. You know what I'm saying? I like him. He's from the Bay Area, I believe. Charlie Sheehy can fight. You know what I'm saying? Another good amateur guy. You know what I'm saying? So they keeping him busy like they always do with their prospects. So look out for him. Antonio Morales, that's another one too. He's 6'9", heavyweight. He got dropped in his last fight, so he's with Robert Garcia. So let's see if they made some changes and stuff like that. But he's a project. He's a work in progress. You know what I'm saying? But he do got some decent pop, and he been around those guys at RGBA. So of course he's getting a lot of good work and stuff like that and training. I wonder who he's sparring though, because that gym is just full with lightweights and smaller weight fighters. I wonder if he's going down and getting work with like guys like Gerald Washington and Chris Arreola. Those guys that's locally in the LA area. So we'll see how he improve. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I like him. He nice with it. He nice with it. He's the most skilled. Yeah, he is. I think so too. I'm with you on that too. I'm with you on that. So we'll see. Yeah, they said it was some positive news about audio. So hopefully, what I'm saying, it's touch and go with that situation. But yeah, I'm with you guys. I hope everything works out. You got another one with Robert Garcia, Xavier Martinez. That's another one. Southpaw fight set 160, 168. I think 160 is gonna be his spot. He's up and down too. You know what I'm saying? He had a highlight reel knockout, then he'll have a close competitive fight. I don't know. The jury's still out on Javier Martinez, but he can fight though. Good amateur background from Milwaukee. You know what I'm saying, working with the Garcia. So I like him though. You know what I'm saying? I want to see how he improves from his next fight. It's good that we get a chance to see these guys progress and stuff like that. Carlos Balderas, this is another one. Now he coming out the Olympics. He supposed to have been the man, the next great guy. They were saying he was going to be better than Teofimo and all these guys. He had a setback. He got stopped when he was on PBC. He wasn't getting a lot of action either over there. But since he signed with Top Rank, he been looking good. He switched trainers. He's with Buddy McGirt. Got him right. I like Carlos Balderas. I think that was one setback. He can come back from that. He been looking good. He can punch too. Good puncher right here. You know what I'm saying? They got the most Emilio. Be careful, not his pops. Yeah, not like his pops. Yeah, he's not like his pops. Yeah, his pops was he got some skills for sure. They showcase a lot of prospects, but let's face it, they be against. But I'm saying if you look at the last card, what was the last card? Lomachenko. I had to go back and watch it because I was at JoJo's fight. But all those guys on the undercard, they got tested, bro. All of them, except for Dula Mason. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Some of them be getting tomato cans, but some of them don't. But theirs was the next Ryan Garcia before Ryan Garcia. Yeah, he can bounce back though. I like him though. He been looking good lately. Oh, you got Raymond Mortala. Now he's got a good fight. He's facing Caveman Contreras out there from Northern California. That's a good fight. They're talking about Muratalo getting the opportunity fighting for the lightweight title next year. So he's with Robert Garcia too. I like him too. They keep him active. He fought on a couple of big cards and stuff. Um, he can fight though. He a good boxer puncher. You know what I'm saying? Real poised with his work. You know what I'm saying? You can tell he been learning a lot in the gym. So we'll see. You got Super Bad. She's making her top ranked debut. You know what I'm saying? You know, she's one of the best female fighters, you know what I'm saying, in the sport of boxing. Highly skilled, fight on both sides of the plate, got big power. You know what I'm saying? I like Sanisa Estrada. I like what she brings to the table. Very marketable, you know what I'm saying? I think she's gonna actually do her thing, and it's just a shame what happened with her and Golden Boy because I thought that should have been a good situation. But you know, hey, she moves on. She's facing Jasmine Villarino. So this is the lady is number 2 in the WBA. So this is a routine title defense. Like it's not a lot of girls in her weight classes going to really give her a lot of bump, like a lot of run for her money. So it's some girl. She do got some big fights down there, 105, 108. She got some big fights, but this one right here, you're gonna see a gap in skills. I'm just let y'all know. So you might see some crazy shit, and you know she want to put on a statement because she haven't fought since last December, so almost a year, and she's seeing all this other stuff happening with Carissa Shields and Savannah Marshall, Katie Taylor doing her thing, Mana Serrano, Michaela Mayer, and Alicia Baumgartner, all these big fights, and she ain't haven't had the opportunity. So I look for a spectacular performance. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be live to see that too, for sure. They're saying Martali is a good. Yeah, I think he is a good. I seen him live a couple of times. He nice with it. He was on Shakur's undercard. Yeah, he good, bro. I think he was on Bud's undercard, Bud and Porter. So those are 2 fights I seen him live. Yeah, yeah. I think he good, bro. They yeah, he did. So Nisa and Alicia, the baddest chicks in the game. Yeah, bro. They right. They nice with it. No argument for me. All right, to the main event. So Janibek, he's gonna make his first title defense of his WBO title. He's facing Denzel Bentley from the UK. You know what I'm saying? And this was a fight where it kind of came together at the last minute. You know what I'm saying? This date was supposed to be for Oscar Valdez, but Oscar Valdez said he was going to fight the top of next year, which we found out is going to be Navarrete. So he's facing Denzel Bentley, who just coming off a victory in September. He's a Frank Warren fighter. That fight he had, what I'm saying, he got the 5th round stoppage, I believe, but he got clipped in that fight. You know what I'm saying? And the one fight that he lost, he got stopped by Felix Cash. So his chin is questionable. But he's a good fighter though. He's a good boxer puncher. Like I said, when these UK guys come over, I'm not sure how they travel. You know what I'm saying? Um, I don't know if he's domestic level. I don't know if he's European level. So we're gonna find out quick if he's world level. You know what I'm saying? But he is a good boxer puncher. He got some good pop on his punches. And he athletic enough to be able to be a nice boxer puncher in this fight. We'll see if he's gonna be intimidated by Janibek. You know what I'm saying? He got the boogeyman moniker. And I think guys may be weary of that. The last UK guy that fought Janibek in May, he got slept something crazy. So we're gonna see, man. Um, He's facing Janibek, who has a lot of momentum based on a lot of shit that happened outside the ring. We're gonna touch on it. I said again, finalized. Yeah. That's February the 3rd. That weekend of boxing gonna be crazy, JC. So February the 3rd, we got that fight, Navarrete and Valdez. February the 4th, you're supposed to have a PBC show. Supposed to be. I don't know who it's gonna be, either Tank or Earl Spence Jr. But that's gonna be at the MGM, and I think that's a pay per view. And then you got Josh Taylor versus Catterall 2. That's on February the 4th. So those 2 days right there, those three fight cards should be pretty good. He said Janvet versus Lara. I'll take it. He said who else fighting? So the 4th, you got Catterall versus Taylor, part 2. And then either I think it's gonna be Earl Spence on February the 4th. We'll see. Earl Spence or Tank Davis, one of them. I want to see Maul. I want to see Maul or Jaime Munguia crack Janibek. Jaime Munguia is, if he wins his next fight, which he should win, he's gonna be the mandatory. So we'll see. But let's get on Janibek. So Janibek, you know what I'm saying? He's coming like his name is ringing out there because a lot of guys turn the fight down. Whether you want to say it's a duck or not, it is what it is. But he got his belt, and he got a lot of momentum off that. Now he can fight though. He's a good southpaw. He got good footwork. You know what I'm saying? He like that. He like that backhand. He like that left hand. So he's trying to crack you with that shit. You know what I'm saying? And he really fights at his own pace. Like nobody is making him fight faster or slower than where he want to fight. So he's good at that, maintaining good ring generalship. So we'll see. I expect him to win this fight, though. I expect him to win this fight. I think he may go through maybe a rough spot here and there, but I think Janibek at the end of the day, I think he'll probably stop my man mid rounds. But we'll see. That's why they gotta fight the fights. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So it's a pretty decent fight week, man. I'm gonna do a little recap. Then I'm gonna get up out of here. I want to salute everybody coming through the building, though. I salute everybody. So starting with Friday afternoon, you know what I'm saying? You got Nick Ball coming back. He's the WBC silver champion at 126. So he'll be back. He headlining. He got a late replacement, but I like how he fight though. He come to fight. This is a pretty good world title fight. Sonny Edwards versus Felix Alvarado. This is a good fight right here. Good style matchup because Edwards is gonna be boxing using the ring, and Alvarado gonna be stalking him down, trying to cut the ring off and land some big punches. Former world champion versus the reigning champion should be a good one. This little local show from the WBC convention on Triller Fight Club on Fight TV. You guys can catch this one. Lester Martinez, look out for him, man. I like him. He's been knocking out a lot of fighters. Then you got this card right here from the UK, Natasha Jonas versus Marie-Eve Declare. This is a 3-belt unification at 154. This is a big fight. You know what I'm saying? This is a big fight for real. Women's boxing. Dalton Smith versus Casey Benjamin. That's at 140 pounds. Look out for that one too. I like Dalton Smith. He's one of the best prospects in boxing, definitely in the UK. You got this show from Cleveland, live on the Zone. Montana Love, he's a hometown guy. He's facing Steve Spark. That should be a good showcase for him. Hitchinson is coming back. Richardson Hitchens is coming back. You know what I'm saying? This is his first fight on his Matchroom deal. Ray Ford versus Sakurai Lucas. That's a good fight too. And then they got a nice undercard with some prospects and stuff like that. Tapia versus Matisse. That's a good fight too. So y'all stay locked in, man. Should be some pretty good fights, definitely. And then it's gonna close it out with this top rank show. They got a bunch of prospects on the undercard, and then the two headline fights. You got Sinisa Estrada defending her WBA 105 title. You know what I'm saying? One of the best fighters in women's boxing. She's returning. Then you got Janibek versus Denzel Bentley, which is the first title defense of Janibek, and you know he got a lot of hype around him about being the boogeyman and stuff like that. So we're gonna see what he brings to the table. But I think he should win this fight though. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is. Some good fights this weekend. He said Spence or Tony Harrison or Conwell. I think it's Spence versus either Thurman or Stanley Jonas. I don't think it's gonna be Tony Harrison. I would like that fight. Conwell is fighting November 26th on Regis versus a Pele undercard. Man, I want Yard. I mean, well, Yard gonna win, but I want the other guy to win for the business of boxing. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be selfish because I want to see Dimitri Bivol versus Beterbiev for undisputed. That's one of the top 3 fights I need for next year. Just me as a boxing fan, because Yard already got the date with Beterbiev, January 28th. So if we get a cut, get a cut. You know what I'm saying? Head clash, hematoma, or he lose outright. That way we don't have to see that fight next. We can go straight to undisputed. I'd rather have that. So, but y'all gonna stop him though. That's just wishful thinking. I'm messing with that DAZN card. Yeah, me too. I'm tapping in with that. Even though I'm gonna be in Vegas for the top rank card, I'm definitely got my phone ready for that for sure. So, yes, sir. That's how we're doing. But I want to salute everybody coming through the building. Make sure you guys hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't. Feel free to hit me on my social media as well. If you need some stuff behind the scenes, if you need anything, if I got you, if I got it, I got you. You know what I'm saying? We just working. I'm staying in my niche as a boxing fan, content creator. You know what I'm saying? We're doing my thing. You know, we ain't always 100 on my shit, but we definitely doing our research, watching the fights, breaking down the rankings, breaking down the cards. You know what I'm saying? Letting everybody know where they can go watch the fights. You know what I'm saying? And really, we out here. And anybody want any smoke, feel free. That's a disclaimer. You know what I'm saying? For anybody out there that think that it's some easy work talking this boxing, or you don't believe in my sources or believe in me dropping my gems, feel free. We can talk about it. We can chop it up. Any of that. Definitely. For anybody out there that, you know what I'm saying, think LW is just some whatever and think it's just easy money, feel free to tap in. You know what I'm saying? We ain't running from no smoke. We definitely putting out that disclaimer for anybody that don't believe in it, don't think the sources is right. You know what I'm saying? I got my own lane in this shit, and I do my thing the way I do it. You feel me? And all I do is to educate. Well, not even educate, just to let people know what's going on in the sport of boxing. I do that for everybody. If you trying to get it, I got you. So, and my niche is my niche. You know what I'm saying? Where I'm at with my content and where I'm at with wherever I'm doing in the sport of boxing, I'm right there where I need to be. You know what I'm saying? And let me find. I need somebody to find me somebody on here that's doing it better than me and more well-rounded than me. Please, I need to find that person that's more well-rounded, that knows about the rankings, that know about who fighting who. They can break down the fight. You know what I'm saying? They can talk about who is with who, what's the upcoming fights coming up, who is talking about fighting each other behind the scenes shit. Feel free to tap in. Let me know who is that. If that's you, if you want to come test your shit with me, feel free. You know what I'm saying? I ain't hard to find. My shit scrolling across the bottom. You know what I'm saying? I come on here regular. Y'all can hit me on my comment section. I'm hitting you back. You know what I'm saying? That's how we doing. I gotta throw that out there. Cause shit ain't sweet over here. And that's for sure. If anybody got like an issue with me, anybody got an issue in these YouTube streets or whatever pertaining to this boxing, like I said, tap in with me. We can discuss it. We can test your knowledge. You can test my knowledge. We can see what it is. And then we just at the end of the day, we just call it what it is. So had to throw that out there. We working for sure. And I ain't never been the type of dude to boast and brag about my knowledge and what I bring to the table, because my shit is just about to help people. And you want to know when a fight happening? I got you. That's me. But shit, ain't no easy wins over here. That's for damn sure. That's for damn sure. He said Bud and he said they sold out. I don't know. They just went on sale, so I don't know if they sold out. But Bud does well in Nebraska though. He averaged like 11,000 every fight he done had. So maybe it do sell out. My man said peace, JC. Salute to you, bro. Salute. He said facts. My man Tay in the building. He said easy work hitting that like button. Yes, sir. My man said facts. JC in the building. Salute to you, bro. He said, we see you in them trenches. Yeah, I'm there too. I'm doing what, you know what I'm saying, what they say other people not doing. You know what I'm saying? But what they not doing, they not breaking down shit like I'm breaking it down. You go ask them who fighting. See, my whole thing about this boxing shit is I came into this watching the sport of boxing. So watching the fights. That's how I came into it. And all the other extra shit that goes on, hey, I see it, I hear it. That's not me. So my lane is different. You know what I'm saying? My lane is valuable to people who rock with me. And anybody don't, then that's on you. You know what I'm saying? We keep moving. We never get at nobody. We never disrespect nobody. We just over here doing my own thing. And we respecting in these boxing streets. You know what I'm saying? He said, keep doing your thing. Oh, yes, sir, bro. For sure. How you like them fights the weekend, bro? Salute to you, Joseph Brown. He said, talk that talk. Yeah, I be hearing stuff, you know what I'm saying? Shit get back to me and shit. They think, but like I said, if anybody want to test it, test the knowledge, take whatever, or whatever it is, just let me know. He said, when you in Kano doing boxing talk, probably never, you know what I'm saying? That show been done with, you know what I'm saying? It was good while it lasted, but probably ain't gonna happen no more. We don't respect rumor channels. Yeah, my thing ain't based off rumors. I try to get the facts. There's a lot of shit out here in these boxing streets and behind the scenes where I get stuff, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes I get it, I go run with it. Sometimes I figure this shit out on my own. So a lot, maybe probably like you can ask my man Tay. A lot of this shit, yo, I figure this shit out on my own, and I go to the source and ask them, "Hey, bro, you gonna fight Buddy?" And he gonna be like, "How you know that? Oh, so you are fighting them? Okay, too easy." Now I go put that out to my people, whoever they rock with me. You know what I'm saying? Then some shit I get on the wire, some shit people drop to me, the same shit other people get. It's the same shit, but I'm not just sitting on my shit waiting for news to drop. You know what I'm saying? If I really want to go get it, I go get it. So it's like a difference from that. And yeah, you be wrong in some shit because it's boxing, but I never said I was the number one guy in this shit. You know what I'm saying? Because that's not what I came in here to be. But if you want to lay everything on the table, shit, find me another dude well rounded like me. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep it a buck. So I just want to make sure everybody is tracking what's going on in the sport of boxing. That's all I always been, whether it's behind the scenes, whether it's on my channel. You see me in person. I have people come up to me in person and be like, "Yo, Elder, I appreciate what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Thank you because I've been watching by whatever it is, whatever the story is. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate it that they rocking with me. You know what I'm saying? So, and I've never been on here on some other shit trying to turn nobody down. I never been like that. I never turn nobody down to the point where I gotta make them. I gotta do whatever I gotta do to disrespect them. My thing is just to put my shit out, let it ride. If you want it, you can have it. If you don't, we're gonna move out. So yeah, appreciate you guys. Let me vent for a second. Salute to everybody in the building. Like I said, you can hit me on my social media. Scroll across the bottom. Yeah, yeah, we in here, bro. I see that shit. I hear it too. You know what I'm saying? But it's all good. Whatever you trying to do, let's get it. That's my time, and I'm out.